out there, everyone.
Interfering with a law enforcement robot is a felony.
You gotta help. My father's been kidnapped.
It's okay. You just need to tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But I don't have that kind of money.
Do you know where they took him?
I'm pretty sure. I'll mark it on your map. We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring him back safe, okay?
You have a minute? I wanted to talk about something.
What's on your mind?
I've been thinking back lately on how things were for me when we first met. It was the lowest point of my life. I mean, all my closest friends were dead. Everything I believed in had turned out to be a lie. I'd failed everyone who ever relied on me. I'd led them to Concord, and we had no hope of getting out alive. The thing is, that was actually okay with me. I was ready to die.
It's 9
It was what I felt I deserved. It was what I wanted.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
You don't still feel that way, do you?
No, not at all. That's what I wanted to talk about. My point in all of this is that, well, you saved my life. And not just by saving us from those raiders in Concord. I mean that you made me want to keep living again. I guess that sounds pretty sappy, but it's true. If we hadn't met, or if you'd killed those raiders and then just taken off, I don't know if I'd still be around. I think I would have found some way to, end it. Maybe not by shooting myself in the head or anything, but just by not caring about staying alive. So I just wanted you to know that. How much our friendship has meant to me.
Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
I'm glad you decided to stick around,
Nothing
Preston.
to report.
The world
Stay safe
needs
out
more
there,
people
everyone.
like you.
Well, now you're making me embarrassed. I hope I didn't make you too uncomfortable telling you all that. I just felt like it needed to be said, I guess we should get back to it, huh?
Deacon? Is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face?
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
That song by Warren Smith.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
That sounds really, really bad.
It was a disaster with a capital D. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing first. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base, so let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point.
You're listening to,
So I'm looking for rail
Diamond
signs,
City Radio.
symbols
If-
we use to send
if you're listening
messages
at
to
all.
each other.
I mean,
If you like that, we got signs
I
and
hope you like
counter
this one,
signs,
the song.
dead drops, even a secret
Means that
handshake.
this-
All right, maybe the handshake never caught on.
It's Ella Fitzgerald.
Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going. Got another rail sign. Right there. And another. We're probably close. See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look,
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh?
Trust me.
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh?
Hey.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? Do you have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Why do you need a Geiger counter? Is this place irradiated?
Wait, what?
Whoa, easy there. He meant to say, mine is in the shop.
That's better. My heart almost burst out of my chest. Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. He's just shown me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
It's all right. We're here now. You're safe.
You think I'm goddamn safe? That little Slocum Joes of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome-domed sons of bitches! The front's fortified to hell and back. They place mines all over the goddamn place.
They have a minefield?
Yeah, the mother of all minefields. I couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
What do you mean by chrome dome synths?
You know, them early model synths. Looks like metal wrapped over mechanical innards. You see 'em here and there doing who knows what for the Institute.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
Speaking of truth, why did you lie to Ricky?
My job in the railroad is intel. That job's easier if no one knows who I am. So, I lied. I do that. So you handled the talky talk, and I got to watch from the sidelines. Go team us.
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
The tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
can't break the code.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown. Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. Nope. No. Aha! Missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee you're railroad material. Someone left a rail sign here. This one means danger. Yeah, we know. You poor dead bastard. We know.
How interesting.
That was the ink spots with "It's all over but the crying," because that part it never really stops. I mean, the song ended,
Wait,
ironically.
see the box in the center of that rail
The
sign?
crying.
That means there's a
mentioned in the
cache
song.
nearby. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before.
Curious.
Well, you know.
Hostile
Look around.
sensor reading
Tinker
detected.
managed to turn on the defenses. Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably
This is
saved
Diamond
some
City
lives.
Radio, and I'm,
I don't think you've ever
Travis.
seen a
Me,
courser,
Travis.
but they're top of the line.
Anyway.
Institute let's
Sustained.
fucked up interstate tech.
Hey.
There shouldn't be any coursers in here, but if there are, just run. Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Power them
Hello?
up, and we can give our friends a little surprise.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed. I am the victim of violence. Do not allow these attacks to continue. Statistically speaking, your survival is...
I'm in.
Is someone present?
Whoever
Engaging.
or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
Sensor.
You must be terrified. Engaging at minimal distance. Assessment. You must die.
Bye-bye, Gen 1s. Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret Defense Intelligence Agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
Hell yeah. Security's too tight.
If they return, I will be ready. Detecting movement, possibly curious.
You are damaging valuable Institute property.
Destroy.
Targeting.
Systems damaged.
Calculating most efficient attack.
Lower limb. Eliminating with extreme prejudice.
Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley.
That was Uranium Fever by, oh man,
Open Sesame.
by Elton Britt. Yes, right, it says so, right there.
So Tommy Whispers
So
didn't make it out.
The
He
Minutemen
died
are out
protecting
there,
our secrets. Let me
doing
see.
things in the Commonwealth.
There.
What
Tommy
kind
would
of
want
things,
you
you
to have
ask?
his hand.
Well, I will.
Don't let its size
I
fool
will
you.
tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish, maybe. I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good for
You
them.
still there?
And I guess for everyone else too.
What's so special about the gun?
Tinker Tom restored it. You'll meet him later. It's cutting-edge
How
old world
about-
tech. It's powerful and,
How
more
about some
importantly, quiet.
Here's Ray
You'll never
Smith,
find another weapon
right
like
behind
it.
you, baby. A song that really sounds different when you hear it at 2 in the morning.
Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
Hell yeah.
There's an elevator at the end of the hall. It should be a hell of a lot easier fighting the chrome domes on this side of the minefield.
There we go.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Hit sustained. Assessing damage. Shutting down.
End of... the line. Just power up the elevator.
Going up.
Is someone present? Where did you go? Upper limb actuator damaged. I am... Commencing termination of organic life form.
Can't see.
Protocol eliminating hostile. Are you sure?
Hey,
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
was all of that worth it?
All I know is that Dez authorized the op. I just hope we didn't go through all that for a new coffee maker. See you soon.
Such a positive guy, that Bing Crosby.
I'll meet you back at the church.
So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute, yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but, I mean, they may actually be out there.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet.
I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music.
Why do these objects keep moving?
Because I move them. And then I forget. Here's music.
And the
Thanks,
new guy
Carl, heard a
patched me
song
up,
about
put me
tomorrow.
on his shoulder,
Or
and
at least,
blasted
I
his way
guess,
through the rest of the
his version of
complex.
tomorrow,
Synths
which is
everywhere.
pretty different from
Carrying
mine.
you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true, and then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Call me Bullseye.
From what Deacon says of your fighting skills, Bullseye seems apt. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most
Sometimes the
tightly guarded
direct
secrets,
approach
so
isn't
be
the best to
careful
take.
coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched. This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
What's a dead drop?
Oh, dear Lord. A dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug-free.
I'm relieved, actually.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not so fast. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
No, I never eat anything.
You see, that's smart. That's smart, man. S-M-A-R-T. But you gotta be careful. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
Why is this lunatic even here?
A question oft asked. Tinker Tom is a genius when it comes to engineering, but about everything else...
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
Fine. Let them hear and see everything. Okay. I hope you like your whole life being downloaded to the Institute's mainframe.
Actually, I dose myself with radiation to kill the blood robots.
I read you, man. Smart. I'd rather have some hair loss than let the Institute win. Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
I'd appreciate the help.
You and me, we will team up. And kick those son of a bitches out of here. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time.